Right now, Police Minister Begicele has been slapped with another lawsuit. Nomvula Ndabo is suing both Minister and the eGurileni municipality. The now 25-year-old was shot with live ammunition during the EFF's land grab program in Brakpan when she was still 21. The incident occurred when Ndabo was visiting her grandmother in the area back in June of 2018. She since suffered paralysis in her legs, but the minister and the municipality are both denying any wrongdoing. For more on this, let's bring in her lawyer, Ramokone Kgabi. She's attorney, as you heard, for Nomvula Ndabo. Thank you very much for your time here on eNCA, Ms. Kgabi. Just first of all, you know, the court case, we understand, or rather the trial, we understand, starts next week, Monday. Just explain to us in terms of who are the people that, Nomvula wants to see punished. But does she only want to see a civil claim go to court, or does she want criminal procedure to also go ahead?
Good afternoon, Maseho, and a very good afternoon to all your viewers. The matter indeed is going on trial next week, Monday, from the 6th of March, and it is on the roll indeed for the entire week. At this stage, we are going on trial regarding their liability because we have two organs of state, as you can see, that we are suing both the Minister of Police and the eGurileni Metro Police. They were both on the scene at that day, and they have both denied any liability on their part. But in our papers, it is clearly stated that they are both severally and jointly liable for the damages caused onto our client. Nomvula's case, the shooting has changed her life dramatically. She is no longer as youthful as any other young adult is at her age. And unfortunately, we are seeking for a relief that seeks to not only put her in a better position, but also to restore her to the position that she would have been in. Yes, we cannot bring back her mobility, but we can bring justice as far as possible.
So without asking you to divulge the evidence that you have against the state and the two organs of state that you are suing, what kind of argument are you going to put forward to prove that this was indeed the Metro Police in eGurileni and the National Police, or SAPS, that are responsible for what happened to Nomvula?
I can place it, I can inform you that she still has bullets in her body. She still has, we have proof to that effect. And there have been some that were taken off of her body, and the fact they were on the scene. So I don't want to indulge as to the evidence. Obviously, I can't go into that right now, but they were both at the scene on that particular day. And unfortunately, none of them is coming to say any of their members did participate in the live shooting or the live ammunition that was used.
So I'm guessing, I mean, I still wouldn't want you to divulge too much of your evidence, but I'm guessing ballistics will be able to prove maybe that some of those bullets came from a gun owned by the state.
Definitely, we are hoping for a ballistic report. And as you do know, that the ballistics are kept by the Minister of Police, well, the police, and they are certainly with them. And we are hoping that all parties concerned do come to play in next week.
I'm interested to know, in the papers that you filed, of course, there are respondents. This is the police and the Metro Police in eGurileni. What do they say in their responding affidavits?
We at this stage, because we are going on a full trial, it should be noted that both organs have stated that bare denial. They have pleaded a bare denial in their papers, and we are still waiting to hear their version of events, unfortunately.
You're still waiting after so long?
Yes, they have not given us a version. We're still waiting for their version. And what
so
we
how
do
are you going to
have,
test their version on Monday,
which can be public knowledge, is that in terms of their plea and in terms of their defense, they have given a bare denial.
So how are you going to test their version of events on Monday if they haven't given you responding affidavits so that you can see what other evidence you can get?
We do intend on bringing our orthopedic and our radiologist as a witness to say what the bullets, to confirm the bullets in her body. It is a version, though, by the Ekurhuleni municipality that their people did only use rubber bullets. That is still to be tested as well next week.
After so long, I hope that that evidence that is still to be tested will be done on the right ammunition that was allegedly used, etc., so that there's justice for Nomvula. One quick question from me very quickly. I don't know if you are able to answer it, but as an attorney, have you seen an increase in the number of cases like this against police, especially at protests where, a lot of people have been complaining about what police do in terms of their retaliation to maintain law and order in protests in South Africa?
Just based on the one case that we can use, I do believe that these incidents do happen in South Africa. If we can look at the court roll currently against the Minister of Police, I would believe they do exist. It's the prolonging or the time span that it takes for a matter to actually be heard and actually be finalized that actually delays us to get the proper stats that are due. And also, I think people people are not aware of what recourse is available for them when such action does happen to them.
All right. Thank you very much for speaking to us, Ramokone Kgabi. She's an attorney for Nomvula Ndabo, who is suing the police minister and the Metro Police in Ekurhuleni for a shooting that took place during a land grab protest back in 2018.